how far into your pregnancy, single or multiples, did you make it before your body was like over it? I am 27 weeks, 5 days right now, and here's a bug date. This is what we are currently working with. Just showered, which felt like an Olympic event, but they are really in there. A historically is down here, B was over here on my left side, and C was kind of hanging out in what they kept calling the penthouse, but they've shifted a little bit, and I think A is over here a bit more towards my right, B has moved down a bit, and C is kind of still hanging out up here. By some miracle, I do not have any stretch marks. I know that they're typically like hereditary or genetic. My mom and my grandmother did not have them during their pregnancies, so if I had them, I'd be happy. I don't, I'm happy. Like, it is what it is. But my belly button, I think, is hilarious. I historically do not have a belly button. My friends make fun of me. They used to call me like Kyle XY. I don't know if you remember that like sci-fi from like the early 2000s. But my belly button was always really flat. It was never an innie, it was never an outie. So I was so curious to see, ooh, that's weird, to see what would happen when I started to grow. And it's kind of just like remained flat, but like the skin around it is dark and it's very odd. It looks like a plug you can take out. I do find the way like the human body works to be really interesting though, because I have stretch marks on like my thighs and my hips from like just life. So I find it like weird that I don't have them from pregnancy, but I have them from like other stages of life. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. But I have officially reached this point in the pregnancy where like I'm kind of over it. I've been very blessed with like an easy pregnancy, all things considered, especially as far as like triplet pregnancies go, but I'm like now at this point where there's like so much pressure and it's very low, like some cramping. I've been having Braxton Hicks contractions. The doctor says like all of this is to be expected, and as long as they aren't like genuine intermittent contractions, and I'm not like leaking fluid or bleeding, like I'm okay. So we go back on the 23rd, which is this coming Monday, to check on the babies again, but like my body is just ready. So hope we can keep cooking them for a few more weeks, about like 4 to 6 weeks left. But I just like, how much bigger am I gonna get? I guess we'll find out.